in there as well. That's awesome. Let's see. Welcome to the new people, and always, welcome back to the returners. And I'm going to go live here on Instagram now. Let's get this going here. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see. Welcome in, everybody. All right, let's see. We got Shabir, welcome back. Got some ones in here. Awesome. Renee, Ari, we've got a bunch of people here, which is awesome. Okay, so let's do this. Let's come over to Renee. Renee, if you'd like to say hello, I saw that you're new in here. You can unmute if you want to say hi. If not, you can say hi in the chat. Totally up to you. But if you want to, hi, good to meet you, Renee.
Thank you. The pleasure.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about your industry.
I'm in financial services, so I am actually very new to the industry. Prior to that, I was an Air Force nurse. So now I'm just kind of branching out into something new and exciting. My specialty is insurance and annuities.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thanks for your service. Appreciate that. The Air Force is a pretty amazing wing of the military. You guys do a lot, so that's pretty cool. So financial wise, how are you getting your clients? Are you doing any social posting? Do you have email lists? What's it look like in terms of getting clients?
More so social posting and referrals.
Oh, very cool. Great. And then the call to action with social posting, do you have them directed to your website or something like that, or fill out a form? Fill out a form. Okay, great. Well, cool. Well, listen, we have a social strategy with that as well. We talk about with this in terms of a Dubb page. So we'll jump into that. And if you have any questions along the way, Renee, we have Ina from our team here today. She's our Dubb expert. She's going to be in the chat. And if you have any questions as we go through the presentation here, drop them in there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good to meet you, Renee. And then I see Ari. I saw as a one as well. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Ari or Ari? Ari, maybe? If you can hear me okay.
Ari, hi, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you, Ari. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. I'm in real estate and mortgage for a long time. And my business comes from referral and social media.
That's fantastic. What buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expires?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Both, and commercial financing as well.
Great.
Commercial mortgage.
Perfect. Well, thanks for coming in. Have you done video before for real estate, or is this your first time?
Not really. I'm working on it, so I like to experience many different way to do it. Definitely.
Great. Yeah, we have when we're going through the tech here as far as the different ways to record, we typically usually mention strategy as well when we're kind of hitting those areas. So as we go along, we'll address that. So yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Good to meet you, Ari. And let's see, Clay, I saw that you're new as well. Clay, if you want to say hello, we can come over to you. Clay, it looks like you're in real estate as well. Hey, Clay.
Hello, everyone.
Good to meet you, Clay. So sellers, buyers, all the above, who do you normally work with?
All the above, but primarily my usage was for keeping in contact with the client base, but I'd like to broaden it to a little bit more of a marketing arm. I've been using BombBomb for many years, and so I'm processing a change here.
Yeah, they were the OGs in the space there. That's great. Yeah, we have some specific tech that I'll show in a little bit that a lot of real estate folks that do use Dubb like it in terms of making an impact. So we'll definitely show that along the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to meet you, Clay. And then before we start real quick, let's go over to Jan. Hey, Jan. Always good to have you in here, my friend. How are you,
buddy? I got it. Hey, I'm doing good. You were going to send me an email, but with that weekend, I didn't get the email about the, I forgot what you call the package, but the big package where you're getting all of your benefits and personal training and all of that.
You mean like the Pro Plus? The Pro Plus package?
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, Ina, can we send Jan our current whatever we're currently doing with Pro Plus? Could we email him that the deal that we have or our pricing on that?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll send that right over to you today, Jan.
All right. And the last thing I want to know, as I have a lot of videos now, and just for the guys that are listening, if you don't know what you got with Dubb is amazing. But the most amazing thing that I find is that you not only do you get to see when people open your mail, but you get to see how long they watch your video for as well. It's pretty impressive. So I have a bunch of videos that are already in my preview page.
Yeah.
My question is, because that's like stock video, but I would love to be able to add an advance in front with, holding up the whiteboard saying, hey,
Sure.
hey, hey, Rob, and then go right into the video. Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, you can either do that video that it's going to go into, like that next video. You can create the initial video like, hey, Rob, blah, blah, blah. And then that next video could be part of a playlist, which will play, seamlessly after. It almost feel like it's part of the same thing because as soon as you end, the playlist video will play. Or what you could do is you could use the Dubb desktop app, the video editor, and you could download the MP4 version of the video you want people to see, and then download the MP4 version of the intro video, and then just put it in the video editor, put them together, and then it's one video. So either that way, or you could do just the playlist.
Well, I would say to you, because, I'm sending out a lot of these. Every time I have to do that, that takes time.
Right.
If there was a way that Dubb can create that, add a prefix to the existing video, like the narrator part, that would be a phenomenal, that would be a phenomenal upgrade for me. I would love that, to have that.
Yeah, I know we have like when we do the bulk sends, and Ina, I know that when we do the bulk sending with Dubb, I know we have the ability to put that little, banner at the top of the video that, changes the name. So it feels like you're speaking directly to them, where if you didn't physically say it in the video, like you had your hook, but you didn't say the name, but it said the name above, that would kind of be
we have that video header, and then what it does is that it gets like it uses the email token. I mean, the first name token. So it gets it from the system. We just need to have like the database, your contacts in the Dubb CRM. So basically we just need to have like the first name, last name, email address in there. That the rest are optional, but yeah, definitely we could do that.
Well, I always use the share and send method. That way I could personalize it on the header. But what I'm saying is I would like to create, that my whole spiel is, well, thanks for being a member, blah, blah, blah. But I would love to be able to say, hi, Rob, and then go right into thanks for being a member. So it looks like I created that video exclusively for them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no workaround other than recording it, unless you did something like you popped over to like a Hey Gen or something like that, and you did their whole watermelon thing where you record a video and they change the name in the lips, and you could do something like that. But you still have to add the video to whatever sending you're sending. So yeah.
Give it some thought.
Cool. Thanks,
Anyway.
Jen. Appreciate it, my friend.
I'm using it all the time now.
Love it. Good to hear your voice. Thanks for coming in.
I know.
Let's see. I think I had someone else, I think, had their hand up before we begin. I thought I saw one other hand. I don't know where it went, but I thought I did. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. All right, everybody, let's take the Dubb ride. Let me share my screen here, and let's jump in. All right, let me move this out of the way. Here we go. Okay, so let's go here. All right, so when we think about Dubb, it's really about what does this video look like when someone receives a Dubb video, and that's one of the biggest things that we try to focus on in terms of the visual. So there are different ways to record with Dubb, but when you do record a video, it's going to show a 3-second animated preview of what that video looks like. So the first 3 seconds is going to repeat. So when you hit record, first 3 seconds are going to be there. In terms of the different styles, we'll hit that in a second. But before you even hit record, you've got to come up with your hook. So see how I said right there, what's your hook on the whiteboard that I'm holding there? To do that, this is what we kind of recommend. It's worked well for us over the years. If you use ChatGPT or Grok or Gemini, or even within the Dubb dashboard, if you use Auto right up here at the top, what you want to do is go into the AI, say, this is my ICP, my ideal client profile. This is why I'm reaching out to this person or group of folks. And this is why I'm reaching out. This is what action I would like them to take. Can you please give me 20 or 30 5 to 6 word hooks that I can use to get them to want to click on my video and to provide the proper motivation for them to do it. So the AI will give you that list, give it a human pass, see the ones that you like, tell the AI to do some adjustments, make it funny or witty or, a little more impactful, however you want to do it. And then once you have the ones that you like, then you have your hook. So then it's, how do I convey that hook visually? In this example right here, I recorded from the Dubb, inside the Dubb website, from the webcam. I got the Dubb mobile app on my phone, and there's a whiteboard feature where you can type that exact hook, and that's what I did right there. The reason we say 5 to 6 words, somewhere within that range, is because typically that's what will fit here, and that's typically what will fit up here at the top on your email subject line, and if you're shooting out a text. So that's really the plan with that. And this style is very straightforward. You can see the message right there. Because it's an animated GIF, you want to have a little bit of movement to it, a little point, a little lean, something a little interesting like that. Now, from this webcam right here, there are different styles you can do. You can drop a virtual background behind you if you'd like, just like this. So now once the virtual background is behind you there, it can be someone's profile, like you see here. It could be a website. It could be a screenshot of an action someone took. It could be any kind of image that will give context to that person within your industry. Now, if you're in real estate, you could do something like this. You could put the property behind you that someone's interested in. And you can do a combination of both things here. So notice I have the virtual background and I'm holding up the phone with the whiteboard. So I'm able to give the property address or a fun fact about that property and still have that visual behind me. Now, if you weren't in real estate, what you could do is put the image behind you and do the same thing. So I have Sarah's profile behind me and I have a question. So whatever that combination is, whether you want to do just the whiteboard, just the virtual background, or a combination of both creatively, it's all about context and using that hook to get them to want to click. Now, another style that you can do is something like this. You can do a screen recording with Dubb. Now, this is done with the Dubb Chrome extension. So you would just Google Dubb Chrome extension, and it's a browser-based screen recorder. And the Dubb extension will be right up here at the top. You can see the little Dubb symbol. It's like a 3-step process to pin it. And you're able to go on top of websites and put yourself in a bubble, square, rectangle. You're able to use annotations, see the little arrows on the screen right here. And you're able to walk someone through a website and explain the important parts of it, give your take, because you want to be the expert on the topic, obviously. Because we can see this is a market update, that's great, but what's my take on the market update? Now, I could be waving in that bubble and pointing, that works, but why not take it to another level by, again, grabbing that whiteboard and having that additional message? Because it says it's a market update, but there's been a big change. So whatever industry you're in and you're on top of a website, what's that additional hook that we just talked about that you can add in there to make them want to click even more? Now, we also have another screen recorder called the Dubb desktop app. So the desktop app is like a little drone that flies over the top of your computer. It can go on top of websites, documents, Canvas slides, whatever you want, videos. And it has the ability to crop in as well. So see how I'm cropped in on this website? I'm really zoomed in on something. So when we go over the screen recorders in a little bit, I'll show you the differences there. But the desktop app's pretty amazing. But screen recording in general, any visual message where you want to walk someone through something or even reach out on LinkedIn, which we'll show in a little bit, this is a great way to do it. We also have the Dubb mobile app, which has a virtual background you can drop behind you. All the same scenarios we just talked about. You can do text on the screen. You also can take your hook that we just talked about, drop it on there. There you go. We also have this available, which is pretty cool, especially for real estate folks who like this a lot. This is picture in picture. So it uses both cameras on the phone. And if you're doing a property walkthrough, you're not just showing what's in front of you, you're on the screen as well. So you can get excited about certain things that you're showing. If you're not in real estate, you could use this for, if you're at a live event, get a shot of the crowd, kind of talk about what's going on. If you're with a client and you're sitting across them and you want to do a quick little testimonial about, working together, you can sit across from a person, record, and then you're right on the screen with them, asking them some questions for a video testimonial. You could even pull up a website on your computer or, whatever you want to show, take your phone and just lean into the computer. And again, it looks visually different because you're on the screen as well. So this is a neat kind of thing to do visually. Now, regardless of any of these styles that you do choose out of here, when someone gets your Dubb video and they click on it, it's all about their experience here. So this is called a preset in Dubb terms. A preset landing page. It's a customized landing page. It's ready to go and it's here. So if someone clicks on your video, this is where they land. Now, the experience is going to have your logo right over here. It's going to have the initial video you've created right down here in the middle. Playlist videos to the right that will play seamlessly after the video that you've created. The power of the playlist is it not only gives you more videos for education for someone, but it enables you to record a video one time about what you do, your product and services, basically your pitch video. Why should someone want to work with you? Minute and a half, because these initial videos that you make, like we just talked about, whether it's to one person or one to many, should be about that hook, that challenge, that information, that question you might have for them. And I would make them, 30, 40 seconds. Don't go too long. Get in, get out, have them take an action when you're done, and then let them know, by the way, check out this next video. It's going to be about my background, etc. And then they're able to do that. If you have video testimonials, this is a great place to have them in the playlist. It really kind of completes the loop here of the experience. Below here, you have your buttons, your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What would you like someone to do after they've completed, the content above? Well, most of the time in sales, people want you to book a time in their calendar, probably the most popular, but they can check out your website. They can download a document, a listing agreement, a contract, a guide. They can email you back. They can fill out a form. There could be a link to an external form. They could check out a case study. They could leave a review. So there's a number of options. And if you have multiple buttons down here, just put them in order of importance from left to right. Now, if you have video testimonials or you don't and you want to get more, a cool way to get them that's convenient that a lot of Dubb users use is this reply with video button below. So if I wanted to get a video testimonial from someone, I would send them a video with that button below it. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, thanks so much for using Dubb. Would love to get a video testimonial from you. All you need to do is click that reply with video button below. It's not complicated. Don't need to download anything. And let me know, what have you enjoyed about the platform? Or whatever questions you would normally ask, you get a little notification inside of Dubb says, hey, you have a video reply. And then you just make it part of this playlist right here. And this is a really good experience that people have had over the years right in here. Now, off to the right, you have your AI assistant called SIA, your Sales Interactive Assistant. And the cool thing about SIA is when someone lands on your page, maybe they have questions in real time. Maybe they're thinking about taking an action, but they have some questions. So over here to the right, you can create up to 20 FAQs. 3 of them will show. You can ask the AI a question. And when the AI gives the answer, it's going to push for whatever your desired outcome is. So it's not going to slow things down. It wants to keep the momentum going. And to educate the AI inside of the Dubb platform, you can give the AI individual website pages. It will physically learn what's in text on the page. And then you also can upload a PDF as well. So you can do one or the other or both. And the AI will become completely educated on what you want it to be educated on and help you close those deals. Now, the landing page itself, the preset here, you want to think about having different preset landing pages for different segments of your audience. So if I was in real estate and just that simple split of buyers and sellers, I would want to have a preset landing page for the buyers, a preset landing page for the sellers. If I did commercial, one for commercial, FSBOs, expireds. If I was in insurance, different kinds of insurance folks, coaching, consulting, different industries, recruiting, employers, candidates. There's all kinds of splits in all kinds of different industries, financial, whether it's investing or it's something else. So when you create these different preset landing pages, it feels like you're speaking right to that part of the audience, which has made a difference for folks over the years. Now, when you get on a paid plan with Dubb, one of the first things that we do is we meet you in Zoom, and the team will help you in an optimization setup, set up the pages, the buttons, and everything, and get you ready to go. And all of this is tracked. So did someone open an email? Did they click on any of the buttons down here? Did they interact with the AI? Did they watch the video? If they did, what's the watch percentage? Did they just view the page? All of this enables you to follow up in a really, really smart way. Now, as far as recording these videos, how would we record a webcam video like you see right here? So inside Dubb, you're going to notice this red camera icon that sits right up here at the top of the dashboard. When you select that, it's going to open up your webcam. Now, to get the whiteboard function that we looked at here, get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. It's Dubb app. And when you have it, here it is. And you're going to select this button at the top right, this square button right there with a little person in the corner. So when you select that there, now you can type. And when you have the ability to type, this is where you're going to type your hook that we just talked about. So type it, turn it, and there it is right there. Now, if you want to add the virtual background behind you, just go below and you're going to select, let me move this out of the way. and you're going to select virtual background. And you'll notice below here, we have some stock ones down here, but to be really effective, I would go to your photos and upload any screenshots that you have. And again, those things we talked about, properties, articles, profiles, screenshots of an action. And then it creates this library in here that you can choose from. So select the one that you want, and then it puts it behind you, just like this. And just make sure you have a good front light. Like I have a ring light here, but it could be a natural light, combination of both. I talk a lot with my hands, so I usually try to keep them within my shoulders. If I go out here, like, kind of go into the soup a little bit. So I would just move little T-Rex arms in here, from a dinosaur perspective, all in here. And then you can do a combination of both. You got the hook, you got here, and you got context behind you. So one or the other or both. Now, every recording style in Dubb has a teleprompter option. So if you want to use a teleprompter, you have to have a script saved inside of Dubb first. So there's two ways you can do that. So from the Dubb site itself, if you're in Dubb, just go right over here to the left navigation, right over here under assets, and just select scripts. And then in here, just click the blue plus button. And then you can copy and paste your script in here, create it, save it, and close it. You also can do the same thing right from here. If you click above your head in here, you can go right to create new script. It will take you right where we just were, or you can scroll through the scripts you already have saved, or you can look for a script by name. So I'm going to select mine here. Here we go. And actually, hold on one second. We'll go with that one. Okay. So you have the script pulled up here. Here is going to be your speed. You can go up or down depending on the speed. See how you like it. You can hit the play button. See if that feels good. If you feel like you're rushing, you probably are. Unless you're doing a really excited video, that would make sense. You can back the text off and you can zoom it in. Now, a lot of the times when you come up with a script, maybe it sounds good when you wrote it, but when you read it, you might want to change something. So pencil icon right here to the right, you can do a real-time edit and then just save it. Now, from a physical perspective, I would go about arm's length away, let the words flow up into your eye line, and it would be something just like this. We're going to hit record. I'll bring my hook in here, and here we go. We posted a video and it exploded. Billions of views, global reach, and then we got the call. So then you can pause the video right down here at the bottom, right down here. So if you don't want to do it all in one shot, I could do the opening there, click resume, and now I can continue reading the teleprompter like this and hit pause and resume whenever I want. If I want to delete the video, tap the red X. It will always ask you, are you sure? And if you'd like to save this video into the Dubb platform, it's the blue check mark here, and it will save it. To close the teleprompter, just tap this here and close it. So this is one of the most straightforward ways you can communicate. With this, with that, combination of both, great for one-to-one, great for one-to-many. Okay, so I'm going to click the check mark here, and it's going to save this video inside the Dubb platform. Now, anytime you save a video inside of Dubb, it's going to take you to the video edit page, which is right here, where you can do some cool things. All right, so let me just switch videos here just because that one's still transcoding. Okay, so here we have the video here. At the top, you can change the internal title of the video right up here. Just make sure you hit the check mark when you're done. Every Dubb video you record and save has an MP4 version that you can download, which is great for social media because they like the raw video. So record a video, download the MP4, go to your separate platforms, upload it there, follow their process. And then over here to the right, you have a preview button, this little square with an arrow. So I recorded a video and it's on a preset landing page, but I want to see what that looks like. So I'm going to click the button to the right. It's going to open up a preview tab, and there it is. There's my video, buttons, everything the way I want it. Now there's a drop down back here on this page. See what it says Rob's preset? This is my default preset. So whenever I record a video, that page that you just saw with those buttons, that playlist, that look, that will always be attached to a video unless I change it. So if I've already created my presets, they're right here in this list, my other presets from my other parts of my audience. So I can just select one and it will change everything about that background. If I want to upload this to YouTube, I can upload it to my YouTube channel. Every Dubb video also has a QR code. So if you want to be able to use this, like if you're in real estate and you're doing those door hanger ads, or you're doing physical mail marketing in any industry that you're in, why not create a fun video that says, hey, thanks for taking me off the door. Start the video with some mail in front of you and go like this, something fun like that. You can be at a live event where you could have a pre-recorded video already made that says, hey, it's Rob, listen, it was great meeting you at the event. You could have that already made. You meet someone at the event, they scan the QR code, and then they got your video and they have a way to keep in touch with you, because in that video you say, click below, to stay in touch, whatever you want them to do. You also, if you're in real estate doing an open house, have a nice placard on the counter that has a QR code. hey, thanks for coming to check out this open house. If you want to see similar properties, check out the link below. So there's a lot of different use cases for this, no matter what industry you're in. And below here, you have your analytics. So we have an AI coach here called Kyra. So if you want a quick, AI non-biased coach review of what you just recorded, just click generate, and it'll give you a delivery analysis feedback. It'll give you feedback on content and visuals as well. Over here to the right, under activity, you can really drill down on what you want information on. It could be all the above or something specific in terms of the action they took, so you can follow up in a good way. We also have a details tab here. This is just a reminder of, these are the buttons that are below your video. This is your AI sales assistant on the page, and this is your playlist of videos. Now I can change, add or delete any of this right here. And if I already sent this video out to someone, I still can make these changes, and it will refresh on the other side. Every Dubb video you save into Dubb, you have an editing ability tab. So I can hit play. I can drag my timeline. So let's just say I want to cut something out. Let's say it's right here. I'm going to drag it to this point or play it to that point. Click the scissor icon. It's going to split it in two. Drag it or play it to my second cut point. Scissors. Now I have 3 pieces. And whatever is highlighted in orange is the one I'm going to hit the trash can on. And then it's gone. Now, if I want to bring it back, just click undo, 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 and I'm right back to where I started. We also have a design tab. So like I mentioned in the beginning, when you hit record with Dubb, the first 3 seconds is going to be your animated preview. But if you want to change that here, you can just take the slider here and go to a part of the video that you like better visually, and then click generate thumbnail, or you can upload your own thumbnail, totally up to you. So we recorded a video, we have it on a great preset landing page, and now we just want to send it out. So to send it out, we're going to open up a Compose, and there's some best practices here. So when you're getting ready to send a video email, make sure you have the word video in the subject line. It's rare that you see that in the emails. Make sure it's the first thing that they read. And then secondarily, have that hook that we talked about. And then have a little bit of text in here in terms of why they should watch it. And then to drop the video in, you can do it in a couple ways. So one is from right inside the platform here. So if we go inside here, there's a big blue share and send button right here to the right. So when you select that, you can drop the email in here to get that good tracking. Add a little personalization text at the top of the video if you want to. Click copy for email, and it's just a copy and paste, and it drops it in just like that. Now you also have a shortcut option if you have Gmail or Outlook 365. So in Gmail, you're going to notice this little Dubb button down here at the bottom. The reason that's there is because we have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder that we're going to look at in a second, pinned up here at the top. So when I click this here, in Outlook 365, it's off to the right. But when you click this button here, it's going to open up the recorder that we're going to use. I'm going to turn my camera off. You could record a video right now if you wanted to. But I'm going to scroll through my video library to find the video I want to send down to the bottom right. When I find it, there it is. Just click Advanced Options. Again, put that email in for that tracking. Add some personalization text if you want to. And then all you have to do is just click Insert, and it will pop it right in, just like it did with that one. Now, as far as using the screen recorder, the Dubb Chrome extension, browser-based screen recorder, like we showed in the beginning, this example right here. Any website that you want to be on top of and be in a bubble, breaking something down or reaching out on LinkedIn, here's how you would do it. So you get the Dubb Chrome extension first, Google Dubb Chrome extension, pin it up here at the top, click this little button here to open it, and it's going to physically put you on the page just like this. Now, when you're on this page, you want to think about the size, shape, and placement of your webcam. So shape-wise, I can be different shapes here. Just click right in here, rectangle, phone shape, square. I'm going to go circle because Ruben's in a circle, so I'm going to match that feel. Where should I place myself? Well, I'm going to put myself right next to him, right here. I can even knock on his bubble. So whatever website you're on, think about the aesthetics of the shape and where you want to place yourself that's interesting. And then the last part is right here, the size that you can drag like this. You don't want to go too big because you don't want to cover everything. So I'd go probably about like this. Inside the bubble here, you can zoom yourself in if you want a tighter frame. You can back yourself up. You can physically move yourself around inside here. You can jump to full screen when you want to make a point about something, go back to the page. And then over here to the right, you can actually turn your camera off. So if you wanted to do an audio walkthrough of a website for someone and not be on camera, you can do that. You can also use your headshot if you want to use your headshot. And when you are live, you do have the ability to put a virtual background behind you in here if you'd like to do that. We also have the teleprompter option. This one's a little different than the one you just saw. This one you can physically move around. You can manipulate the sides like this. Define the script, same deal. Just choose the one that you want. And then you can adjust the speed right here, up or down. Click click the play button, see if you like it, back the text off, or zoom it in. So I'm going to physically move this towards the camera at the top. Now, a thing to remember about the Dubb Chrome extension, because it is browser-based, you don't want to go full screen on your browser if you're using the teleprompter tab, because it will hide the teleprompter. You won't be able to physically click on it. So just leave a little bit of a gap. So when you do hit record, you're able to tap this thing to bring it forward, and you're able to use it. You have 3 orientations to record to the right. You can record if you click camera, that opens up like a webcam. If you click tab, which is what I'm on right now, I can hit record. It'll be a nice clean cut of the page. It won't show any of my open tabs at the top. And if I click screen, it would get my entire full screen. So if I wanted to take Ruben on a tab journey and say, hey, Ruben, I want to show you this website, I can click on one of the tabs and the circle will pop over to the other tab and you'll be able to see that. And we also have the annotation tool right over here to the left. So this is what this is going to look like. Now, remember, I'm going to bring my additional hook in here. I'm going to hit the record button all the way to the right. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. I'm going to click share. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And here we go. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? I wanted to send you this quick video because I saw that you wrote a book, my friend, called Click Record, and I loved Click Record. So I did my whole 3-second animated preview. Could have done a bunch of things. I did that. And then after that, I jumped to full screen. Now, when you make these screen recordings, jumping to full screen is a cool way to like make a point about something and then go back to the page. You can do that in a couple ways. You can hover over your webcam with your mouse, double click, brings you to here, double click to go back. Or you can hover over here and just click this little button here, jumps you to full, click here to go back. Or you can click on the remote at the bottom. It says expand webcam on or off, click it here to go back. And if you want to scroll around and be very free flowing, you can. You also can hit the pause button down at the bottom and be a little more regimented, and then click resume when you're ready to record again. Now, the annotation tool over here, you can use with arrows. You can do text if you want to on the screen. You can put things in numerical order of importance if you want to point some things out. You can draw on the screen. You can do arrows. You can do underlines. You can do circles. And all of these different annotations are going to stay sticky. So as you continue down the page, they're not going to follow you down. And then just delete them when you're done. So any website that you want to share, reaching out on LinkedIn, whatever you want to do, this is a nice, quick way to walk someone through something in a visual manner to point things out. All right, I'm going to hit the check mark here. And again, as soon as you hit that check mark, it's going to save that video inside the Dubb platform to the video edit page where we just were before. Now, how would I share this video that I created for Ruben? What would I do? Well, on LinkedIn, you've got to connect with someone first. So I want him to be a first connection. I'm going to send a connection request, get connected. And then once connected, I'm going to click the message button below. And then there's a little Dubb symbol down at the bottom because of our integration that we have with LinkedIn. This is a shortcut we just looked at in Gmail. And when you select this button, again, it opens up the Chrome that we just used. I can scroll through my video library down to the right, which we just did. Find the video. There it is. Click insert. And you can even, highlight the text here, change it to something more specific, click send. And then Ruben's going to see that nice animated preview in his inbox, which is way better than just the text-based copy and paste stuff that a lot of people see. Okay, so the next screen recorder we're going to look at is the Dubb desktop app. So I'm going to show you the differences and similarities now. So to get the Dubb desktop app, Google Dubb desktop app, download it from Mac or PC. And on a Mac, the little D symbol is going to be up here at the top. On a PC, it'll be at the bottom. You can see the different options here. I'm going to click View Quick Menu. It's going to pop it up separately like this. And then I'm going to choose Record Screen because that's what we just looked at with the Chrome. So as a reminder, the Dubb desktop app is like a drone that flies over the top of everything. It's not browser-based. It can go on top of whatever you need. Now, similarity-wise, the Bubble does all the same stuff that we just saw with the Chrome. You also have the same annotation tool. The only difference with the annotation tool is when you use the annotations, they will follow you. So use them, delete them, and then move on. The teleprompter is similar to the Chrome, that it physically moves around. But when you click in here to find a script, one of the first things you're going to have as an option is going to be auto track right over here to the right. So auto track is voice recognition. So if I was going to hit record, the script would go at my pace, which is pretty convenient. But if I don't want to do that and I like the scroll speed, just tap the button and just start manipulating the speed up and down. And you have that as an option. So either auto track or auto scroll. Now the recording itself, this is another option that's different. So down here at the bottom, there's a little red slash through the square down here. If I was to hit record right now, it would get my entire computer screen. If I get rid of the red slash by clicking on it, Now I have a drop down of choices. So the first one you see here is custom, which means I can crop around anything I would like to crop around. And whatever's inside of the blue lines here would be part of the recording. So I can get very specific about what I want to show. I also have the ability to go to landscape, like this for YouTube. I even can go to 9:16 for portrait for social media and just put this on top of whatever you'd like. Now the recording part is a little different as well. So I'm going to hit the record button right down here. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And now I am recording. I can pause and resume. The difference here is the check mark. So the check mark is not going to save it into Dubb like before. With the desktop app, when you click the check mark, it means you have just recorded a clip. So you get a preview window of the clip that you have just recorded. The cool thing about clip recording is you can drag and drop videos from your computer that are MP4 files and make them part of your story here. Now, how would I continue recording? I have a clip that I just recorded. How do I keep going? Down to the bottom left, there are 3 creative icons to continue recording. The one all the way to the left is record screen video. That's what I just did. So I can go right back to that spot. I could have pulled up a different site, a different tab. In fact, I will do that. I'll pull up this. Let's just say grab something different here. Pull my preview window back up. I'm going to click the record screen icon bottom left, and it's going to take me right here. Same style in the video I just did. Just going to make the adjustment visually. Where do I want to put myself? Click record. And now I'm recording another clip in this screen recording format like this. Click the check mark. There's my second clip. And I can physically move these clips in any order that I would like. So I don't have to record chronologically. I can click the 3-dot menu and hit download or delete. So save one I like, get rid of one that I don't. I also have a webcam recording option to the bottom left. So when I select that there, opens up my webcam, and now I can record an opening to a video like, hey, welcome to this video, or hey, thanks for watching this video, click below, or I just want to make this one point about something. And then I have a visually different clip that I can, again, put wherever I want to. The last option down to the bottom left is record narrator video. So this gives you the ability to play a pre-recorded video and put it on top of anything that you would like. So let's say I was doing a market update. I could sit in front of my camera with the webcam and just record something with a teleprompter talking about the market. Save that into my video library. And then when I'm here, just click narrator video. It takes me into my video library. Let's pretend this is the video here. And then all I have to do is just pull up the website or doc, or whatever I want this to be on top of. And then the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking. And then I can pause and resume, do whatever I want, and you have that version. Now, when you're ready to merge all these clips together into one video, you either can click the upload button at the bottom right, which will merge them up, upload them into Dubb, or you can select the edit button to the bottom right, which will merge them and give you the option to edit a video right here inside of the app. And this is very similar to the editor you saw inside the platform. You also can click this little button here called Smart Cut. And if you select this here, all the pink areas are the silences. So if I want a tighter cut video, I can get rid of those pink areas and have a tighter cut. And then you have this option right here where you can download the video first if you'd like. If I'm making a longer video, I'll download it first and then upload it. But you can do either one, download first or upload into the platform. Now, the last part of the recording that we're going to be looking at here is going to be the Dubb mobile app. Now, the mobile app is very similar to the desktop app in the fact that it also records in clips. But, it's different in the fact that obviously you're on the move and the cameras are really good on the mobile app. So let me just show you this here. This is how you would record a video with the mobile app, and this is what this would look like. All right, let me share my screen. And here we go. Okay, so when you have the Dubb mobile app, this is the home area right here. You're going to select the blue camera icon right down here at the bottom, and it's going to open up your camera. Now, when you first use the app, it's going to be defaulted for 1 minute. So, and you have other specific timers down here at the bottom. I always slide mine over to 10. It'll stay sticky every time you open it. That way I don't get cut off because you can't go beyond 10 minutes. I'm going to tap the circle at the bottom, and now I'm recording. You can see the timer here and a timer here. I'm going to hit the pause button if I want to pause it. Click it again to resume. And if I want to end the recording, just tap the circle again. And here is your clip in 3, 2, 1. There it is. So again, clip recording. And this clip has been automatically downloaded to my photo video area, so I have it on my phone if I need it. I'm going to hit record one more time, just so I have a couple clips here. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds to register. I'm going to tap the circle again. And there is my second clip. Now, I can tap a clip individually like this. And if I do, I have the option to delete, download, trim. And if I select edit, this is where you can do some stuff like we saw in the beginning. So the music icon to the right, if I click that there, we have a whole library of royalty-free music you can add. Just make sure you adjust the levels so the music's not overwhelming your voice. You can click the text icon here.
Just so I have a couple clips here.
And this is in the beginning.
Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds to register.
Hold on.
I'm going to tap the circle.
That's me talking still. This is where you can type your hook. There we go. And then all you have to do is just move that hook, different font, different color, different size, put it wherever you want. It's like the example I showed in the beginning. You also can do a voiceover if you want to. If you tap the voiceover clip, just hold that down and do a voiceover. You can do it over this clip, or you can do a voiceover at the end. You also can click the little speed icon here. So if you have an action shot where maybe you're doing a property walkthrough and you're running down the hallway, you can speed that up, or something that's action orientated, you can increase the speed. And you also can do burned in subtitles down at the bottom right on this clip, or do it at the end. Now the icons over here, to know what they do, just click the tooltip at the top. When you tap it, it's going to give you the descriptions right here. Tap it again to close it. I always have a 3-second countdown timer on with this button right here. You have a 10-second option if you want to, but I kind of feel 3, 2, 1 is almost the perfect amount of time to get ready to smile and know what you're doing and get ready to go. If you're doing a walk and talk with a client, you feel it's a little too herky-jerky, go to this button right here. This is the video stabilization button. Pick low, medium, or high, and it should take it from this to more like this, kind of like a gimbal filmmaking. Now, if you want to use a teleprompter, this one right here, one of our best ones. When you select this here, it's going to be create a new script at the top, like we talked about before, or scroll, or put the name of the script that you want in here that you're searching for. And then once you find the script that you want, you're going to select it. I'm going to go with this one right here. And then this is the speed. So again, 1 through 10, up or down. See the speed? Hit the play button. See if you like that speed. Yeah, if you feel like you're looking down for the words, either increase the speed or move the guardrails up like this. Because now there's nothing to look at down here. You got to keep your eyes right there at the top. And if you want to do landscape, you can adjust it just like this, and it will go landscape that way. Now, again, if you want to make some real-time editing, you can do that with the pencil icon right here. Make some changes and save it. If you have an iPhone, voice recognition is an option for you. So if you go to the gear icon to the left and select auto track, when I hit record now, it will be voice recognition like this. Think the company gatekeeper is tough? Well, must be a little bug here. Imagine that it just highlighted the words and it just moved with it. That's what voice recognition does. And if you have an iPhone, that gives you that ability to do that. So either auto scroll or auto track. And then to close the teleprompter, tap the X to the top right, and it closes. Now, if you ever recorded a video outside of the app and you want to make it part of the story here, all you have to do is go to the folder icon here, takes you to your photo video area on your phone, find the video you want. Do you want to add clips? Yes. And then it drops it right in here. If you want to physically record your screen, this button right here. If you want to use filters, this little button down here at the bottom. So you can just drag it through here, and we do skin smoothing, different color gradations, see what kind of style you like, and you're able to pick that. Picture in picture that I mentioned in the beginning, this one right here, where it uses both cameras on your phone, shows what's in front of you, and you can physically move yourself around the screen like this. You can make yourself bigger, smaller. You can zoom into the background. So a lot of choices here in terms of being creative. Last one down here at the bottom is the virtual background. So similar to the webcam stuff we talked about at the beginning, properties, articles, websites, profiles, screenshots of an action. Take it on your phone, then go here, and then just drop it behind you, just like that from your library. And then when you're ready to merge all these clips together into one video, select the blue button to the top right. That's going to merge all your clips together. And then you will have an automatic finished version of your phone downloaded on your phone. And you also have the ability right here to upload this video into the Dubb platform. So you'll see a blue upload button. And now right there, just click upload and it saves it into the platform. You can access it anywhere in Dubb. Now you also here, it looks like I froze here. Hold on one second. Let's unfreeze. There we go. You also can, from the Dubb mobile app, do this. The video library that's right here in the middle, you can send videos. So if you tap on a video, you can click the blue share button in the middle, copy for email. You see a little copy to clipboard, paste, copy for SMS, copy to clipboard, paste. or you can select the icons to the top right of the video. Square block icon is email, paper airplane icon is the SMS. You also have access to an AI writer in the Dubb mobile app. So a little brain icon to the left, little gray brain icon at the bottom, click that there, and you have access right in here to an AI writer. You also have access to an AI writer in the Dubb dashboard as well. Now, if you have a CRM that you really like, let's say you have a HubSpot or a Salesforce or a Go High Level, we have a pretty extensive list of integrations where if you love your third-party sender or CRM and you have your workflow set up and you just want to add video, you can do that. Now, if you want to use Dubb as a CRM, maybe you're looking to shorten your tech stack or you don't have a CRM, you can go over here to the left under CRM, upload your contacts with a CSV file, do tasks, deals, tags. You can do campaigns, bulk email and SMS. We also have with our Pro Plus plan, automations, drip sequences. If you signed up for a free trial with Dubb, and you didn't subscribe yet, you probably got our drip sequences of emails with different information each time, reminding folks of why you should take a chance with Dubb. So it's really about how do you want to use the technology. That's really what it comes down to, your use case and then choosing the tech. Now, as far as AI, so there's a lot of choices here. So we have an AI writer right up here at the top of the dashboard to the right. You click here, you can use the AI writer. The cool thing about our AI writer is it has this little profile feature to the right. So see how it says basic and sales? Imagine I was in recruiting for a second and I worked with employers and candidates. I would want to create a profile for both of those audiences, kind of like we did with the landing pages. So when you click create profile, you just start answering these questions in here about this segment of your audience. You might have a preferred tone of communication. You even can add a writing structure in here if you want to, baked into it. It's the have method. H, open with a hook. A, address their needs. V, provide value. E, extending to compelling call to action. You don't have to click it, but if you do, it's baked into what it's being written. So when you're getting ready to create something, whether it's one of these prompts right here, right? You choose a prompt, whatever it is, you can tell the AI, listen, I'm going to be working on this part of my audience here, and the AI will remember everything about that, which works really, really well. And then once it gives you the copy, you can choose the length. You can have it read back to you in an AI voice. You can copy to a clipboard. You can import it to scripts. You even can import it to a voice to text video where you can upload an image and then you can send that out instead of being on camera if you don't want to. So there's a lot of options you have within the AI within our dashboard. Also, Auto right here in the middle. You could ask Auto, hey, I want you to write a script for me or whatever. You could have Auto do the same thing. Just select the profile right here. You can also ask Auto questions about Dubb. Hey, how do I use the Dubb Chrome extension? Hey, how do I do this? Or what are the best videos to send in recruiting? The Auto AI guide here is really good. So just ask it whatever you need. If you do need help from the team, down to the bottom left here, this little intercom bubble, the green bubble here, you can ask the AI agent a question. You can ask a human being from our team a question. You can do a keyword search, like, hey, put in Chrome extension or bring up an article and a video as well. You also can email support@dubb.com. If you need additional training, down over here to the bottom right, this second link right here, if you go to this one here, this is our Dubb Academy, and it's a great listing of all kinds of videos that are labeled about how to use Dubb with all the different technology and scenarios. There's also, during the week, we do some things here. So founder coaching. So if you're part of Pro Plus, you have access to Ruben and Darius, the founders of Dubb. They do it once a week, Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. PST. And they have an open mic you can fill out here about your business. They give you advice in and out of the platform. They have their own curriculum. It's really that deeper area of learning that a lot of Pro Plus members have taken advantage of. So if you're in Pro and you think about upgrading, that's a big part of it right there. We also have on Wednesdays our real estate webinar we do every week. Everything Dubb related, real estate wise, that's at 11:30 a.m. PST. And then on Thursdays, we have our partner meeting at 11:30 a.m. PST. Partners is Dubb referrals, Dubb partners. So down here to the left where it says referrals, click apply now, right over here. It will create a referral link for you. And then you can share that referral link with anyone and earn a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb through that link. We're really supportive of our partners. Have them come in here, dubb.com/T. If you have, if you have a bunch of people you want to get together on a Zoom, let us know. I can always come in and pitch for you. If you have a company-wide, like a Tech Tuesday or something, let us know. We can do that. And if you're on a paid plan with Dubb, you get 5 or 6 people, you got a free account. And we have people doing well beyond that using the platform. Last thing I want to mention is this fun part here that the team recently added, which is pretty awesome. This is creating AI videos here. this little button here, prompt, create video from AI prompt. If you select this button here, it takes you right in here. You can choose different types of AI videos you can create right inside of Dubb. So see how there's different ones here, intro, greeting, social media, commercial. You can pick whatever one you want. We have examples for each one, so just hit the play button.
Are you ready to solve your biggest problem right now?
So just choose the one you want. And then you, again, select your AI profile, right? Because you want to have that part of the audience that you're reaching out to. And then the video prompt, if you have a very specific vision about what you want, be as specific as you'd like to be. In this case here, I'll just choose my sales one here, and I'll say, please have a bird fly up to the camera and say, meet Rob. Okay, meet Rob. There we go. So something really simple, but it could be way more detailed if you wanted to. And then you also can upload images as well if you want to do that. We have landscape, portrait as far as format, and the timing is anywhere between 4 and 12. You can't obviously upload your own face, celebrities or historical figures or anything like that. These timers down here typically correspond to the type that you pick of the video. So if it's a hook video, it's going to default for 4 seconds. If it's commercial, it'll probably go to 12. And then when you click generate concepts, it's going to give you 3 choices. You can select all 3, or you can select 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, whatever you would like, whatever one you want to go with. When the video is ready, you'll get an email that says your video is ready, and the video itself will also show up in your video library. So when that happens, you can just grab it, play it, and then use it however you'd like to use it. The whole idea behind this is, especially with AI intro videos, is have that AI, hook, and then it goes right into your authentic video. It could be right in the playlist that plays right after. So there's a number of use cases for this. But when you do have the email, see, here's the 3 concepts right here, right? I'll just grab this one right here. And when you click this one, you can go back and edit the prompt, or just click generate video. And then you can either generate another one or go back to the dashboard. And then when you eventually do get the video, it'll be in your video library like this. I'll come down here and show you. Let's grab the shark one. And this is what it would look like.
Existing clients. Dubb is the...
Welcome to the training.
Okay. So you really have a lot of options here in terms of how you really want to stop someone and get their attention, and then go right into that authentic human stuff that we're all about. So it's about isolating the use case, getting the technology to make it happen. Like if I want to introduce myself to someone, or I'm doing an update to my folks, my contact list, that's a nice direct to webcam. Maybe hold up the whiteboard we talked about with that hook. If I want to physically walk someone through something and show something, be in a bubble on a screen, walking someone through something. If I just want to say hello too, I could do a quick mobile app video. I could use picture in picture. So it's all about knowing who you're reaching out to, what your hook is, and then applying the right technology. And then also, if you want to send us any videos that you record, you can send it to feedback@Dubb. I just put it in the chat there. So if you want to say, hey, I'm trying this new thing, what do you think? We can give feedback on that if you'd like to do that. So, and this training itself will be on our YouTube support channel within the next couple hours, typically. This live recording, it'll be on there right away in the live version under, Dubb support under live, but we'll also upload that to the regular library as well. Ina, do we have anything else from anybody? Questions in there in the chat or anything? Or let's see.
Nope, I think I addressed them.
Sweet.
Also addressed the sending DMs via LinkedIn. Yeah, I think everything is covered.
Okay, great. Thanks, Ina. Anybody have anything before we go? We're getting close to the top of the hour. Anything on anyone's mind before we head out for the day on this Tuesday? Anybody? Okay, well then, hey, let's hit record. We'll record some videos. Send them to us if you want to. But thanks for coming into the training, and we'll see everybody tomorrow if you end up coming back. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. I saw Tony. Hey, before we go, Tony, hand up last second. Tony, go ahead. How are you, Tony? I saw your hand up. Tony Glenn, I believe.
Okay, great. I just saw a question in the chat. Someone asked, can we use this to post to LinkedIn? Did I miss that? Are we able to use this on our social media?
Yeah, so what you can do is the best practice would be something like this. So when you have a video that you've recorded, let's just go on here on LinkedIn. I'll show you. Let's go to mine here. Okay, let me scroll down and show you this one. So just to take this one as an example, right? So whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, wherever it is, when you record a video inside of Dubb, download the MP4 file and then follow the process of each platform. But when you do upload it in there, do your hashtags and stuff. But when you record these videos, definitely in the video, you want to have your hook that you open up with, obviously. But at the end, you want to have an action for them to take. So what we usually recommend is having a pinned comment that sits at the top, and that's your Dubb link right here. And then it will take them to the Dubb landing page. We can have a separate video that says, hey, thanks for checking out our social account. You can click here to take that next action. And then it will go to the Dubb landing page. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's the pinned comment helps because it's right there at the top,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'll give this to you, Ari. I saw you asked for pricing. So dubb.com/pricing, because we always have something going on, typically in terms of deals and everything. So I just dropped that link in there for you, Ari, for the pricing, dubb.com/pricing. And if you have any questions, just reach out to support and we can help you there as well.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Ari. And thanks for coming in, everybody else. We really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you back tomorrow. So everybody have a great rest of the day. Thanks, Anna. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Recording.